Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video here on the Java Let's Play world. Today we're continuing on our journey to build a better, to work on our beacon area of the world. So, let's show you what, okay, so first things first. If you missed the stream, we got all the wither skulls that we need for today's. We got 3 wither skulls, so we managed to get 2 in the live stream, and I wanted to get a 3rd one, but the spawn nothing spawned for like an hour. Sorry, not for an hour, for like 20 minutes. Nothing spawned for like 20 minutes. It was ridiculous. I've never seen that happened before where just nothing spawned. So if we come over here, waiting for it to get dark, but if we come in here, I built this. Did it all off camera. It's interesting to say the least, and it'll suffice for what I want to do. So, and we did. Why is this? Oh, it's 3. Okay, I was like, why is it like this? It's 3. It's a little bit bigger than this one and all that stuff because it was a lot easier to make too. It didn't take me very long. This Let's Play. This is why I don't do streams, right? Because all of my content for this Let's Play was done in the stream, and I don't want to double dip content. So, nothing else to talk about. Everything else is done. Yeah, this is what it looks like on the inside here. Of course, you saw last episode. Looking nice and fancy. Anyways, I was going to wait to kill all the withers all at once, but it is now 5:30 because Phil and I just finished the podcast. And it's like, I've got some fresh stuff I want to talk about. And what better time to do it than during the death of the wither. Of course, though, how do I put this? Gosh darn, I forgot the stupid, where's my brain going? The soul sand. Sorry, I'm all over the place at the moment. But Phil and I, we were watching some old videos, and it just brought up some old ideas. Not old ideas, but just brought up some ideas. So, and I'm going to talk about during when the wither's dying, but obviously not when the wither is actually dying, because the wither's very loud, and so I can just cut with my voiceover with that. Why was I don't need there? Grab the skulls, dump that in there. Let's head to the end, shall we? It always makes me nervous, even though I know there's nothing wrong with this. It's all going to go perfectly planned. But yet, here I am, continuously nervous. Although, I do want to adjust our wither spawn area. I want to lower it down 1 more block. Because we did see that one skull, remember, in the last episode? That's not what we just do. Every episode, we're just killing the wither. Because it just takes too damn long to get wither skulls. Takes too much time. We got looting 3, but they just take forever to spawn. Or, like, in today's stream, we had terrible luck. It took me like an hour and a half to get 1 skull. It was insane. And then you got the next skull, like, right away. It's just stupid. No, it took like an hour, 10 minutes to get the first skull. And then the 3rd skull we got right away, right after that. Because as I had kind of predicted, the probabilities started to work in our favor. So. Alright, let's try and not look at any of the Endermen while we're down here. So, the next episode is a building episode. I have, I'm done with this killing wither skeletons and crap. I mean, I still want to get 1 more beacon, but for the most part, we're done. Can we, thank you? Alright, set my spawn. To the end we go. That's one thing I like about my end spawn. It is underground. Let's try and not look at a billion end. Oh. You know what I forgot to do? I was going to bring chickens with me. Alright, well, if we killed the Ender Dragon, if we killed it Wither twice in this episode, that's what we'll do. But I don't plan to kill the Wither twice in this episode, so. One, two, three, four. Two. Run away! Alright. Well, we're just gonna let him, or it, they, die. And, I'll be back. And he's dead. I delivered the final blow, so I got some XP. Or I delivered the final blow to them. So I got the XP. Got a bit more end stone. Still didn't get our, well, the whole point, one of these times, will be to get wither roses. I keep forgetting to bring chicken eggs with me. Which is why it's like every time it feels like I'm forgetting something. Thanks to that end stone pillar, it's pretty easy to get in and out of this stronghold now. Look at me being useful. Oh god, it's gonna be dark. Why didn't I sleep? Why do I owe it every time? Every fight, wither fight, whatever, I always do the same thing. Although, it's actually, it's becoming night. But we're still good. So. Wow. Yeah, we killed it. Woohoo! Alright, let's go, build another beacon and go kill more wither skeletons. Because there's not much else to do in this episode. So I guess you would have heard me talking over. I don't know how long it's going to be. But I'm supposed to be discussing breaking up the main channel even more. Because, like, obviously we broke into two. We moved the gaming channel over here and all that. Now the real question, now I'm debating podcasts. Originally I was like, oh, we're not going to break up the podcasts or whatever. But maybe now I'm debating it. Along with Phil was saying, like, the trips, and he was also saying, like, maybe we need to do more small trips, you know, and I think he's right. We could do some more small trips, less these really big ones, but more just small ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you've already probably heard me talk about it, so let's talk about my chair, shall we? I got my new chair. It's interesting, to say the least. I'm returning it, so I gotta dismantle it Monday. That's the plan. And I'm gonna try. I'm hoping to get one with a better with adjustable arms, because I don't like how low these arms are on this thing. It's just really annoying. But, I don't know, maybe I won't end up returning it. Not sure. Because that's a lot of pain and suffering. And I didn't bring anything so I could get, I didn't bring anything so that I could get it turned on and fired up. Go get some gold. Gotta go get some gold, get some gold, go get some gold, gold. And yeah, what do we have to fear about this wither thing? You know, we just sat there and watched it slowly die. Yeah, we're not going to use gold. We'll just use emerald. It's closer. That took 10 minutes. Yeah, finding the wither is not hard at all in Java. We just can never let it get out. If it ever gets out anywhere, it'll be a bad time. But we've only got to fight the wither one more time. For now, there is... I do want to build a mega beacon and put it at the center. And put it at the base or whatever, but next to the house. Boom. Look at that. We get our thumbnail now. The last pyramid is fully complete. Honestly, should we just complete the video right here? No. Alright, time to go to the Nether. So, I'll see you back when we, I don't know, when something interesting happens. When we get another skull or something. Well, hello, Future Doc here. So, I want to talk about something today. And so, Phil and I did the podcast today. And I guess afterwards, I don't know when or how it came up, but I decided to share some thoughts I've been having about the channel. Now, I had just said to somebody that I didn't want to split up the channel, even though I'd been thinking about it. I didn't want to split up the channel after I saw the latest podcast do reasonably well. However, maybe there's a point to be made, and maybe the whole system needs to be revised and edited and fixed. Because most science YouTubers, it seems, they put a lot of energy, they put a lot of time and a lot of effort into a video, and then, you know, and it takes a month to do, or months in some cases. A lot of cases, you know, they're not working on it for that long, but it takes like a week of just solid working 40-hour days. And so what I want to do is I want to make videos like those. Currently, the structure of the channel doesn't allow for that. And it's really scary to switch from every other week, because I've been doing that for so long. I mean, the channel's been doing that since we restarted. It's been doing every other week, and then it was every other week, I think, before it started. Or no, maybe it was every week, or I don't remember. I think it was every week in high school. But because I'm not pleased with the quality of some videos, and when you listen to some of the videos, you think, gee, this could have been said in a lot shorter manner, or gee, this would maybe make its own video, especially if we only want to make it 5 to 10 minutes long, because why not? And also, we're making videos that we kind of want to make, but not necessarily videos that people want to see. And a lot of these YouTubers, these big science ones, they come up with a title and thumbnail and then make the video and build the story around it. And basically they do stuff, and then the end of it is them telling the story and going along with what they're doing. And it just kind of fits almost seamlessly. And they talk about how hard it is and how much work it is for them to do that. And it's scary to say that I want to split the channel up, because to split it up, I think we're looking at splitting it into 2 more channels. Technically, we could do 3 or 4, but where I don't plan to do shorts, at least not regularly, and so I'm not even going to touch shorts with a 10-foot pole. At least not yet. So and then we could do technically 3 because Phil said we should put travel stuff and vlogs on its own channel. And he's like, maybe instead of these big videos, these big trips, we take little trips. And I thought, yeah, that sounds nice. That's a good idea. That's not, that's an improvement over what we currently do. And I feel like a lot of times with my vlogs, I'm doing so much telling and not showing. I always do, I want to show and not tell, but I always end up telling anyways, and it's just, they just don't come out the way I wanted them to do, or they just balloon into something that's so long and laborious. It's just like, what? Like the Week in My Life vlog, that was such a long video. Now, granted, it would have been a lot shorter had we not gone to Mullen, but the Mullen thing, it could have been its own vlog. I'm not quite sure how it would be its own vlog. Again, I need to film more when I'm doing these things. It's difficult. But like, that's something we do a lot. We do vlogs, or we go on trips. We do those frequently-ish, at least in the summer. Winter, not so much, but at least in the summer, we do these things more often. And so they could go on their own channel. And, the gaming channel is fine as the way it is. And then the podcast could go on their own channel, because I think these are 3, we got the science video, vlogs, and then the podcasts, and they're just completely different types of videos. They're just completely unrelated to each other in any way, shape, or form, and so they kind of just I think they need to just be by themselves. And where this technical third channel comes in is we have a highlights channel. And so the normal podcast goes up on the regular channel, and then the highlights go up everywhere else. But, that's kind of scary. And, something with the podcast is, we're in this rigid every other week schedule. There's nothing to stop us from doing currently, what stops us from doing every week is because it would just completely consume the regular channel, and it's very tiring doing weekly podcasts. But I think because of this new way we do them, I don't think we'll run out of things to talk about, because Phil and I go and do things every weekend sometimes, or there's always something new to talk about. Like, Phil and I talk for another hour after the podcast. That's a whole podcast. With these shorter podcasts being only an hour, we'll talk for like 3 or 4 hours. There's 4 podcasts, right? That's 4 weeks. And in those 4 weeks, 4 different things, multiple different things will happen. Multiple things will happen in the news, and everything will just change, and it morphs, and it's different. So that's what I'm getting at here. And I want to take the channels in different directions, but I'm scared because it's a big change, and I feel like we're going to see this big drop. And that's the thing, we are going to see a big drop in performance on the normal channel, because now we don't have the watch time from the podcasts, from the every other week podcast, bolstering that monthly watch time. But views will probably change. Well, I guess we're doing monthly videos. And I just hope that doesn't cause a lot of people to leave. And maybe I should make a community post about this, sharing my thoughts and sharing, where I want to go with this. Because I've got this video I want to do with bromine. And maybe this bromine video could be something bigger, because it's, there's multiple different ways to produce. There's multiple ways of producing bromine, but there's also but trying to get more bromine to be made could be kind of a fun little story to tell, like, I wanted to make bromine, I wanted to play with it, but like, how do we make enough with what we've got? I could go buy some some other chemicals and break out my glass and get some glassware that I'm just gonna end up throwing away, be expendable in the experiment. But yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. Please leave a comment. Let me know. I really, I'm kind of reaching this impasse, and it's time to kind of take the channel a different time to take the main channel a different direction to really start pushing out views. And I feel like recently I've also been very lazy on the gaming channel. Just, I don't know. We're slowly slipping back into what the videos used to be like. And I don't want that to happen. And I just need the motivation, and I need the backing from my viewers to tell me, hey, this is what we like, or this is what we don't like. Do this, don't do that. Instead, I get Ryan Orange sending me comments like, build a chocolate chip cookie. Like, thanks, but like, I don't want to build a chocolate chip cookie. Or he's like, oh, I don't watch him during the week, so I want you to just do live streams or whatever. I'm like, why? If you have 2 hours to burn watching a live stream, you have an hour to, you have a half hour to go watch a Let's Play. Sorry this has been long, but I'll let you get back to the rest of the Let's Play. So, we got a skull. Woohoo! 1 skull down, 2 more to go. We're actually getting some pretty decent spawn rates, so you know, I haven't been too upset. We've only been doing this probably, what, 15 minutes or so, if that? Yeah, 15 minutes or so. So, pretty good, pretty good. Camping with Steve, or I guess he's just Steve Walls now on YouTube. He finally posted a video after a month. I shouldn't say finally, as in like, oh my god, he finally posted a video. No, he finally posted a video after his wife passed, and you know, he says he's gonna get back into things, and you know, that's exciting. I missed his videos on Thursdays. I always watched him, Dr. Becky. What is going on? Always watched him, Dr. Becky, and Safety Third on Thursdays. That was like my Thursday tradition. Although, Safety Third posted on Friday last time. And Dr. Becky says she's on vacation, so looks like this week I get a little bit of a break in how many YouTube videos I get to watch on Thursday. Oh, well, I guess unless Steve posts. And then we'll probably maybe get Safety Third. And maybe we'll get Steve. We'll see. We'll see. You know, we'll see. Anyways, I'll just get back to doing this. It's 7 o'clock. I think we're going to keep going for another hour, half hour. I mean, I still have to edit this, and I still want to have, well, I want to say more fun, but I guess I have watched quite a bit of YouTube today, so maybe we'll get a skull right here. There are 3 of them. No skull. Unfortunate. Well, it's 7:30. I mean, I could keep going, but, I mean, unless I get another Wither Skeleton Skull in the next, like, few minutes as I do my closing monologue here, I doubt it. So the next episode, we're done with the Nether. I mean, obviously, yes, I want to get one more beacon, but I can work on that as a little side project to get that utility beacon I've been talking about. That's what we're working towards right now, is getting a utility beacon. But again, that is something I can work on as a side project. The next week's project it was a little bit of a brainchild I had when I was mowing my grandma's lawn. I was like, this is good. Well, the big thing is we're working on the village again. Feels like most of the series is working on the village. It's just that the village currently just is not functioning properly. It's either A, I don't have enough beds still, which I don't know how I don't have enough beds, but either A, I don't have enough beds and I just need to expand the expand to get more beds, or B, if that doesn't work, there's something else going on that I don't know what the issue is. And so that's what next week's build's going to be. So like next week, it's going to be kind of like, there's going to be some prep where I'm going to try and see if I can't get the villagers to breed. If I can get the villagers to breed, there's really no use to build this other structure that I want to build. But at the same time, it could prove to be valuable for other projects like auto farms. What the frick was that? Ouch! Can we just... You schmuck. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, he just, like, went around me. I've never seen that before. Well, anyways. This project could use to be, especially for some auto farms I want to build. Specifically, this is probably a hint at what we're going to build. And a farm so that we can make carrots and, well, wheat. Carrots, wheat, potatoes, maybe even a beetroot one. Possibly. You know, all these are ideas that I could do and that I want to do. But we'll see. We'll kind of just see what happens. Maybe that hints at what we're going to build. And then also it could just be useful for other purposes, especially if we can't get the village to expand. I desperately need that village to expand. If I can't get it to expand, I'm going to be very upset. Now, if I get the village to expand, well, I guess regardless of... It'll just determine how I'm going to build this other structure, I guess. If I can't get my home village to expand, how I build this structure will... It'll determine how I build this structure, to say the least. So, see what happens next week. As for the super flat for this week, I don't even remember what the plan was. Truth be told. Now that I think about it some more, I don't know what my plan was. Guess continue to work on the house. I guess I can actually try and build a proper storage system and label it. Oh, so tedious. But there's not really much of anything else to do in that world. Like I said, guys, leave a comment below what you want me to do in the super flat. What's next besides grinding villagers to get glass? So let me know what you want to see. If there's something that, I don't know, something different. Anyways, I think that's the end of the episode. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New one of these every single Friday, Monday, 11 a.m. Central Time. And good night. Good night.
hello there. Actually, it's more of a goodbye. This is my Minecraft outro. Anyways, make sure you subscribe so that we can hit our 10K goal so we can plant 100 trees for subs for trees. Otherwise, stick around for the next 20 seconds to give me that sweet, sweet watch time.